Some villages are forgotten by history, others vanish without a trace. This is the story of a place where people disappeared, not just from sight, but from memory. Deep in the woods lies a village that no longer exists on any map, but for those who find it, the terror still lingers. Luke had heard the legend his whole life. A village once prosperous, but now swallowed by the forest. A place where one night every resident vanished. No bodies, no signs of struggle, just gone. Drawn by curiosity, Luke set out to find it, despite the warnings. But what he discovered was more horrifying than he could ever imagine. It had been years since anyone dared to set foot in this place. But as Luke walked deeper into the heart of the village, something felt off, an unnatural silence, as if the village itself was waiting for him. The village felt frozen in time. Broken toys, uneaten meals, and tattered clothes were all left behind, as if the people had simply walked away and never returned. But as Luke ventured further, he began to hear whispers. At first, they were distant, a trick of the wind, perhaps. But soon, the voices grew louder, more insistent. They weren't speaking to him, they were calling him. The journal spoke of something ancient, something that had come from the woods. The villagers had tried to fight it, to flee, but they were too late. And now, Luke understood. He wasn't just reading their story, he was living it. As Luke tried to escape, the village seemed to shift around him, trapping him in its twisted web. Lights flickered in the distance. Impossible, since no one had lived there for decades. But worse, he wasn't alone anymore. The villagers hadn't disappeared. They had been consumed, trapped between life and death, waiting for someone to take. No matter how fast Luke ran, he couldn't escape. The village itself was alive, twisting and turning its streets, pulling him deeper into its cursed heart, and the whispers, those terrible whispers, grew louder. The villagers had left one last clue. The tree, it was the source. Whatever had cursed them, whatever had taken them, was bound to it. But by the time Luke realized this, it was too late. Luke was never seen again. The village that wasn't on any map had claimed another victim. Now it waits for its next curious soul, because some places are meant to be forgotten. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more spine-chilling tales. And remember, sometimes the most dangerous places are the ones you can't find on a map.